Hi there, this is Selby, Acton's Land Use and Economic Development Director. I'm here today with Paul Swydan. He's the owner and operator of Silver Unicorn Bookstore here in West Acton. So, Paul, in the age of Amazon.com and a general decline in retail, what drove you to open up an independent bookstore here in Acton?
Well, when Willow Books closed in 2017, I was incredibly upset, and so were a lot of my parent friends. And so it got me thinking, maybe there's still enough interest in town to have a bookstore. And then we found out, as I started investigating it more, I found out it didn't close necessarily for lack of demand. And so that sort of set me on my path, and here we are.
And when did Silver Unicorn open for business?
We opened on March 24th, 2018. The day we opened, there were still boxes of books on the floor. We hadn't even shelved all the books yet, but we said we've waited long enough, and it was a great first day, and it's been a really good experience ever since.
And so how has business been here in West Acton for you?
Business has been good. We've been very fortunate to find a receptive community, and we've been fortunate to work with a number of organizations in the community for events and for programs that are not inside the bookstore. So we've been very fortunate.
Now, you also live here in West Acton too, is that right?
That is.
So what's your favorite thing about both living and working here in West Acton?
It's that we have so much local choice within walking distance. We've got a brewery, an ice cream shop, a clothing shop, jewelry making, we've got Orange Door Kitchen, we've got the cafe, we've got just, you name it, we've got so much. And not just stores, we've got, the churches and nonprofits. We've got 2 nonprofits around the corner, in Danny's Place and United Way. It's a very vibrant community, and we're very fortunate that we have that within walking distance of our house, and it's not something that I take for granted.
Now, do you also have an online presence?
We do. We do a good chunk of sales online. We're able to ship books if people want them shipped, but most of the sales that we do online are people that they come home late and they want to reserve a book to pick up, and we say you can buy it online and pick it up in the store at your convenience.
So what's your favorite book?
My favorite book of all time is The Stand by Stephen King. It is literally the battle for good and evil set in a post-apocalyptic world, and it checks all my boxes.
That's great. What are you reading now?
Right now, I'm reading a middle grade book. I just finished Providence by Max Barry, which is a sci-fi deep space novel that comes out in a couple months, and then I'm going to start on a middle grade book, which is for kids ages 8 to 12, called The High Five for Glenn Burke. So looking forward to that as well.
Where did the name come from?
So I just kind of made it up out of thin air. I really like unicorns. When basketball players started being referred to as unicorns, I decided that made it ubiquitous of a name that we could use it, but the Unicorn Bookstore didn't sound right to me. It needed another word, and silver's my favorite color, so.
Please give a visit to the Silver Unicorn Bookstore. There's fantastic books on the shelves, so check out the website,
silverunicornbooks.com.
So come on down to the Silver Unicorn Bookstore here in West Acton. Give Paul a visit. He'll give you a great recommendation for a read. Trying is believing. For ActonTV, this is Selby.